On November 19th, 2025, American psychic Candace Starr conducted a livestream on YouTube, communicating once more with Yu Menglong's soul through a soul box. This communication contained a wealth of information, including details about the experiences of the children he taught in Hunan. Yu Menglong's spirit begins by mentioning the boss. The boss. This is followed by a series of shocking revelations from the female spirit guide. The boss bound and tortured young lives in the internal laboratory, ultimately taking the lives to provide entertainment for the sponsors. This aligns with what American psychic Miss Dean previously told Yu Menglong's spirit during a communication. The CCP elite operate at least 3 to 4 underground facilities in China used to abuse celebrities. These live streams or recordings filmed by professional teams are available for wealthy individuals to watch at incredible prices. This time, Yu Menglong's spirit brought up an even more shocking fact, the issue of missing children in China. The female spirit guide clearly spoke in Chinese, those human traffickers, early Hunan, and mentioned his students from his early days teaching in Hunan.
Did you hear that? Whoa. Yu Menglong, can we ask you some questions? Or do you want to
This also brings to mind what the psychic Sloan Bella mentioned during her spiritual communication with Yu Menglong. During his time in Hunan, he kindly taught children and became friends with them, but these children came and disappeared mysteriously, which tormented Yu Menglong's spirit. Next, Yu Menglong's spirit said that these criminals must be tried. He said the name Fong Li in Chinese and indicated that Fong Li was the ringleader of the deal. He also said that they should search his and several other people involved in the case's phones to find the children, and he even said children in Chinese.
I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to channel.
Bend your head.
Bend your head. Don't follow me.
Come back to life.
A Porsche? Did you hear that? I think I heard a name.
The biggest difference between this psychic session and previous ones is that Yu Menglong's spirit repeatedly used Chinese to express information that was previously unknown. Test safe.
See?
I'm inside, it's crucial.
He said the name again. It said answer.
Cult.
I feel like I should just let him talk.
Test. This likely means that there is crucial cult test evidence in a safe, and he may have been injected with 11 kinds of things, emphasizing that this is horrifying. Yu Menglong's spirit, speaking in Chinese, said he was insulted, revealing that before his passing away he suffered humiliation, assault, seppuku, and was even forcibly injected with approximately 8 doses of a new virus testing things. He stated that this thing was designed for millions of people and used the Chinese phrase Great Massacre to indicate the immense harm and bullying he endured, calling it a true nightmare.
A diamond?
Humiliated. Testing. Massacre. He then mentioned the children's experience during his time teaching in Hunan. At this point, the male and female guiding spirits took turns speaking, helping Yu Menglong convey his meaning. Those who harmed Yu Menglong harbored resentment towards him, and therefore harmed the students he taught in Hunan. A number was mentioned here, sounding like 30 or 3. Viewers can judge for themselves. Yu Menglong's spirit expressed that he truly didn't want the children to suffer like this, and he promised to ensure these children rest in peace in the afterlife.
My child.
My child. Killed by them. Promise I must let. Young boy. Rest in peace in the afterlife. I really didn't want to. Next, the 2 guiding spirits take turns conveying terrifying messages. Those who harm the vengeful spirits are demons. It's pathetic they are not human. Their behavior is horrifying. They say they throw bodies into crematoriums, that the passing away of others is their treasure, and that they crave war.
Is that like somebody that's like...
They are demons.
Sad, right?
So sad, they are not human.
Oh my god.
They are lunatics, evil people. They kill, no blood.
I'm a shit.
Murderers.
Their blood.
Throw the bodies away.
Their blood.
Crematorium.
Oh my god. My computer went off. Scared me. Do you know where...
One to one.
They want a war.
Wall to wall. Whoa.
Yu Menglong's spirit mentioned Shen Qi and Fan Shi Qi multiple times during this psychic session. He also pointed out that in those underground buildings, in a row of small rooms separated by an entire wall, many people, including adults and children, were imprisoned. When Yu Menglong's spirit mentioned the whereabouts of the USB drive, he said, "I cannot say the name." However, he then mentioned Tsai Chi, indicating that his assassination reached the highest levels of the CCP, as Tsai Chi is a very important confidant of CCP leader Xi Jinping. Furthermore, Yu Menglong seemed to want to explain that some evil organizations use children for DNA experiments in order to maintain the lifespan and youth of the wealthy. He pointed out that these people kidnap men and women and move them to secret locations, including even missing celebrities. The above interpretation may not be entirely accurate, and viewers are advised to refer to Candace's video for more accurate information. It is noteworthy that in this psychic communication with Candace, Yu Menglong's spirit mentioned several names: Chen Qingsong, Fan Shi Qi, Xi Jinping, Ji Guangguang, and Shen Qi. Some netizens discovered a photo of Yu Menglong holding a painting before his passing away. Some netizens analyzed the image, saying, "The bowl, a container, represents imprisonment and confinement. The inner circle responds to the O in SOS, suggesting personal control and inability to act independently. The circular hole on the right side of the paper can be interpreted as a gap or exit, implying a desire to escape the current situation. My personal interpretation is that the sun in the center of the image combined with the moon forms the character Bright, perhaps suggesting that he is being controlled by Ji Guangguang, the grandson of the late Chinese Premier Li Peng, Li Ming. Li Ming's Southeast Asia telecom fraud operation is also linked to high-ranking Chinese officials, including the Prince Group, Asia's largest underground transnational crime syndicate. Eric, a former Chinese agent who worked there, publicly stated that the Prince Group had close ties with Chinese secret agencies and is one of the most important agents for the Chinese control over Southeast Asia, including Cambodia. Recently, an anti-fraud blogger revealed that Southeast Asian telecom fraud operations are using lured older women for IVF treatments, resulting in them becoming pregnant with 2 or 3 fetuses at once. After birth, each infant is sold to the so-called Cambodian Academy of Life Sciences for $404,000. 6 months later, their spinal fluid is extracted to obtain growth factors, which are then used to cultivate regenerative stem cells that are infused into adults, supposedly to rejuvenate. Each spinal fluid extraction produces a maximum of 3 vials of this anti-aging medicine, each costing $706,000. Only the extremely wealthy can afford it. This image shows the client scheduled the infusion for 2 p.m., the cells are thawed and released at 1 p.m., and release testing will be completed by 2 p.m. The storage time is no more than 1.5 hours, ensuring complete cell viability and quality. The following sentence is chilling. This is the huge advantage of local laboratory preparation. The image below is labeled with a preparation date of August 3, 2025, and reads, "Successful people dedicate their weekends to health maintenance." The bag the person is holding is labeled Cambodian Academy of Life Sciences Kidney-Specific Embryonic Stem Cells. The image below states, liver-specific embryonic stem cells can strengthen liver function, delay liver aging and degenerative diseases, and improve liver repair and regeneration. The label on the bag reads, Cambodia Academy of Life Sciences Liver-Specific Embryonic Stem Cells. The expiration date is 12 hours and the preparation date is February 1, 2025. The precautions state, This suspension should be stored at 4 degrees Celsius or transported via cold chain and used within 12 hours. The blogger recently stated that these telecom fraud schemes are preparing to deceive a large number of women into becoming pregnant and giving birth to piglet babies, continuing this evil practice. The first business listed in the company business section of the Cambodia Academy of Life Sciences website is newborn stem cell storage. The website displays 6 core sections, 2 of which are Hunan Provincial Cell Preparation Center and Hunan Provincial Cell and Tissue Bank. The 4 core qualification certificates displayed on the website all originate from Chinese government agencies. 1 from the Ministry of Science and Technology and the Ministry of Finance, and the remaining 3 from local authorities in Hunan province, all related to stem cells. Further illustrating the issue, the Cambodian Academy of Life Sciences lists on its website that Yuan Pin Biotechnology collaborates on stem cell or regenerative medicine projects with multiple official institutions in Hunan province, including Hunan Normal University, Shangya Hospital, Shangya No. 2 Hospital, Shangya No. 3 Hospital, the first affiliated hospital of Nanhua University, and the second affiliated hospital of Nanhua University. The major shareholders of Xingya No. 2 Hospital is Li Ming, also called Ji Guangguang. Xiangya No. 2 Hospital was the site of a tragedy after intern Liu Shuiyu exposed the hospital's organ harvesting practices and was subsequently murdered. This is his recorded last message.
我是罗帅宇
I am an ordinary medical student at Shangya Second Hospital of Central South University. If you can hear my voice at this moment, it means that my life is no longer able to personally answer those unresolved questions. But please believe that every recording and every word I utter is an obsession with the truth and a reverence for life. Some netizens pointed out that the doctors in the same dormitory as Dr. Liu Shuiyu were all silenced by Li Peng's grandson Ji Guangguang and Cai Qi's illegitimate son Cai Huanjuan, chairman of Mango Excellent Media Company Limited. The hundreds of kilograms of whistleblower materials were collected and organized by Dr. Liu and another doctor. They are all heroes. Both of the above-mentioned murderers, Ji Guangguang and Cai Huanjuan, are involved in the case of harming Yu Menglong. The dark circle is indeed a circle. Netizens posted the personal information of Liu Shuiyu and his dormitory roommates, showing that Liu X Peng was a 2023 graduate student in surgery at Shangya No. 2 Hospital. He was found murdered in the Xiangjiang River on May 10, 2024. Chen X and Zhang X, also 2023 graduate students in surgery at Shangya No. 2 Hospital, were also found murdered on the same day as Liu X Peng near the Xiangjiang River. Some netizens summarized, the first clue is that the Myanmar Prince Group's telecom fraud syndicate and the Belt and Road Initiative are connected. The persecution of Liu Shuiyu and his dormitory roommate by Ji Guangguang, the major shareholder of Xingya Hospital, and Cai Huanjuan, the head of Mango Excellent Media, is another clue. A third clue involves Qihao Exhibition Hall and the Red Brick Art Museum, the 798 Art District, and the plastics industry owned by female tycoon Tian Hairong. This inevitably brings to mind Tian Hairong's promotional remarks at the premiere of the CCP film, Fire Seed, which she referred to the film as Living Body. Some netizens exclaimed, "She's done too much dirty work, she let it slip." The murders of Yu Menglong, Qiao Ren Liang, and Li Chufeng, along with the disappearances of children in Yunnan, have exposed the protective umbrellas behind them, including Cai Qi, director of the General Office of the Central Committee of the CCP, Wang Xiaohong, Minister of Public Security, and Xi Jinping's younger brother Xi Yuanping. In short, this is a closed-loop system of persecution perpetrated by the CCP elites against the Chinese people. Previously, netizens discovered on business information websites Tianyan Cha and Chi Cha Cha that at the top of the massive money laundering network was Chen Zhe, the head of Cambodia's Prince Group, with links extending downwards to various Chinese film and entertainment companies. This super-rich tycoon Chen Zhe even directly invested in multiple Chinese film and entertainment projects. In other words, funds obtained by CCP elites through telecom fraud, the sale of people and organs, etc., were magically converted into Chinese film and television investments to launder money. According to commentator Lao Deng, Yu Menglong mentioned in his farewell letter to his mother, "Mum, do you know, every time I see those numbered bank transfer records, I feel nauseous. That's not my money, it's dirty, stained with blood." Canadian Chinese writer Sheng Shui revealed that Chen Ze, chairman of the Prince Group, is the son of the sister of the wife of Huang Kunming, the current Guangdong Provincial Party secretary. Chen Ze was specifically responsible for the wealth management of the Fujian clique within the CCP, and Qi Chaoqiao, the sister of CCP leader Xi Jinping, and laundered money for them. Qi Chaoqiao is alleged to have operated a vast business empire with her husband, Deng Jiagui. Sheng Shui stated that the telecom fraud and pig butchering scams in Southeast Asia were just projects Chen Ze handled in passing, while his main business was money laundering for CCP elites. As a henchman chosen by Qi Chaoqiao, Chen Ze had direct access to the CCP's Ministry of Public Security and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and even Xi Jinping's base in Shenzhen, the Shenzhen State Guest House. Previously, Yu Menglong's spirit told Candace that Guo Juanchen was forced to watch his torture. In a period drama Heaven and Beloved, there's a scene where the father tortures his son, Guo's role, by forcing him to watch his beloved dragon girl peeling her dragon scales and grinding her dragon horns. In response, some netizens pointed out, "Why is it another dragon? What is it alluding to? Was Guo Juanchen forced to watch Yu Menglong's murder scene?" Others commented, "Very fitting, the drama reveals reality. Could it be that Cheng Du-ling was forced to watch Guo Juanchen being tortured and then locked up again? The devil is the most perverted and filthy. Because the director, screenwriter, production team are all from the same industry, boycott that harmful entertainment industry." Coincidentally, this drama premiered on iQIYI on October 25, 2025. Afterwards, news of Guo Juanchen's dangerous condition circulated. This time, Yu Menglong's spirit also said that Guo Juanchen's health was very poor. His condition was terrible. They hurt him, locked him up, but he was still alive, surrounded by angels, and the police knew everything. Candace then asked about Chen Du-ling's situation. Yu Menglong said she was in danger. Candace asked again, "Is it terrible?" Yu Menglong replied, "Yes, it seems so. It's too late." Yu Menglong seemed to mention the word Kunxi several times. There is speculation that this might refer to the western suburbs of Kunming, Hunan province, but it's unclear whether it's related to where Chen Du-ling was transferred. Li Muyang, a commentator based in the US, introduced an open letter issued by Yu Menglong's friends and family on his self-media video. The author refers to Yu Menglong as Brother Yu, saying that Yu Menglong graduated from the high school affiliated to Xinjiang University and was a student of the author's aunt. Both he and Yu Menglong came from the one industrial park to work elsewhere, their families living only one street apart, so he knows Yu Menglong very well. In the open letter, he points out that the US police officers must be equipped with professional body cameras during law enforcement. Enforcement without a record is considered invalid and will result in severe penalties and dismissal. The letter states that evidence is required regardless of whether the case is determined to be a civil or criminal case. It asks, where are the basis and evidence for the judgment? Who was involved in the enforcement process? What were their badge numbers? Was there any third-party supervision or testimony throughout the process for enforcement to judgment? Where is this third party now? The writer with a medical background questions the basis and evidence of Yu Menglong's case being classified as a civil case. The letter states that there are only two institutions that normally and procedurally comply with the law to report the death of a natural person: a hospital and a court. The letter questions, what qualifications does Yu Menglong's personal studio as a third-party private organization have to report the death of a natural person? It further points out that I've never seen a private company report a death. The letter concludes, it's obvious that the public security department itself is guilty and dare not get involved, so they simply keep speaking in the voice of Yu Menglong's studio, circumventing the judicial system in every procedure. The letter states, we, his relatives and friends, whether direct or indirect, cannot accept that this will ultimately be handled as a civil case. This reveals the anger of Yu Menglong's family and friends. Under the rule of the Chinese Communist Party, from celebrities and artists in the entertainment industry to ordinary citizens, everyone in China faces the strong desires of this regime, and even the threat to their lives. Only by overthrowing the CCP can everyone live a safe and secure life. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.